Hey, hi team. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. I am on Zoom meet. Myself, Muthu from team Infinite Innovators. In this sprint, we will discussing about the entire Salesforce and the automation done till now in our project. So we are excited to share with you the work we have been doing and the process we have made as a team till now. So I want to introduce my team members who are all present here. First, Ramya Sri, Kishore, Raghav, Selva, Hari. So we will also highlight the contribution of each team members and showcase the skill and expertise they have brought to the table. Throughout the presentation, we will use simple and easy to understand language to ensure that everyone can follow along and grasp the key points. So I encourage all to ask questions and engage with us during the presentation. We value your input and believe that your insights and feedback will contribute to our continued growth and success. Thank you all. Over to the team.
The first campaign and lead will be explained by Arun Kumar from online. Thanks, Kishore. Now you are going to look into web to lead form. Generally, the leads are the people who are interested in your product and service. Converting the lead to a loyal customer will provide you a success within the business. By managing your lead in a systematic and structured way, you can increase both the number of generated and you may convert the lead into your business. Just to enter the type all the things, Kishore, first name, last name, and email. You go for lead. Yes, the web to lead form has been submitted. Then go for lead object. Yeah, just click it. Then campaign history. Yeah, we have done the automations. We have done our first automation in campaign history. In the web to lead form, you have given how can we how you know about us through the drop down. We got chosen Twitter, Facebook, Insta, right? Based upon that input, the campaign history will be added automatically into the campaign. Just to go for campaign object. Yeah. How do you know about us? Facebook, right? And now you go for campaign. Go for rated list. Go for related. Come down. Yeah, here come down. Here the campaign members is added. Just to click the campaign members. Just to click the campaign members, Kishore. Yeah, there Ashok AJST, right? Yeah. Then go for lead object. Go for lead object. Now we are going to convert this lead into your converter. Click converter. Close converter. Yeah, our lead is going successfully converted into our account contact and opportunities. Go for account. This account object will be expanded by Kishore.
Thanks, Arun. So from now onwards, here you can see the account owner has changed to Madurai sales rep. This is because we assigned based upon the customer from which city is coming from. So the user is assigned to, as I explained in the previous sprint. So here Madurai sales rep is assigned to this customer, so that the record owner will be come as Madurai customer, Madurai sales rep itself. And one more thing, we have done the automation here, like copy to billing address, we have given custom field, which is nothing but we disable it.
A bit louder, please, Pa. We are not able to hear you properly. Bit louder, or please keep the mic near.
Yeah, sure. Here you can see the custom field, which is checkbox. Whenever we enable it and we click on save, whatever the billing address fields entered here will be copied to the shipping address field. We have done this also through the automation as well. So based upon the territory management, this sales rep who is working as sales rep in the Madurai location showroom, he will be assigned to this customer, and from starting to till delivery process, this sales rep will handle this customer, and everything will be handled by this sales rep itself. And then contact will be also created based upon the conversion we have done from the lead. And the next coming will be explained by Ram.
As we seen, as soon as the lead is converted, it is going to accounts, contacts, and opportunities. Can you go for contacts, please? Yeah. As you can see, Ashok AGST, that's a contact field. This contact is nothing but the customer information. Most of the time, it's predominantly the phone number, the mail fields will be the email address, the birth date. But all we can update something, we can do that too. Just get me saved. And contacts, it is a standard object, and we have never done any automations here. As soon as the lead is converted back, most of the scenarios will be most of the important fields will be populated back. Let me go to opportunities. In opportunities, the car has been, we have to add the project. Ashok pages. Explain. This is the one, right? Right one. Let me go to the opportunity. In opportunities, we will add the products. Let me add the product. Since he's from Madurai location, let me take the Madurai price book. And right now, we are adding next. So, okay, I'm adding Nexa and T-cell because that was the one selected in the web to lead. That was his option. I'm adding that. And as you can see, the quantity is 1. It is populated there automatically. We actually used a setting. Let me show what we have done there. Go to the setup. Most of the time, since we are dealing with car manufacturing company, most of the time the quantity will be most probably 1. Since then we made sure that yeah, we can see in the second checkbox, right? When users, let me show it properly. Yeah, when users add a project to an opportunity, insert a quantity of 1. That is, we are making sure that whenever we are adding a product, like the one will populate automatically. We can actually use this different numbers too, but most of the time, since we are going for the car, we only buy once, right? Like most of the time. So we are going for that. And after that, after adding, after giving products, let me go to code. We can see the amount is populated back in the field, like in the amount field. And yeah, you can see that, right? Yeah. Then we are going for contacts. We are creating a new contact. So not contact, sorry, code, sorry. We are giving a quotation for this car, like type it. Ashok, type the same thing. Okay. And you can see the contact names all populated here. So we are saving it. We are going to the code. If at all the customers is not comfortable with the number, we can edit. We can give discounts here. In quote, we can give discounts. If we are trying to give a 5% discount, and if the customer is comfortable with the numbers that we have given right now, as you can see, it's 12,50,000 MRP, whereas the grand total is 87,500. If at all he is comfortable with the number, we will accept. We will select the stage as accept. If I mark this status, mark as it is a current status, we have done an automation that will automatically sync back this code to the opportunity. And let me, Akka will carry on. Sivashankari will carry on from online.
Good evening, Nanda. Once the opportunity is synced, next we have to create a contract, order, then invoice. We have made the automation to create automatically order, contract, and invoice through this quick action button. Once the opportunity is closed one, when we click on this button, it will automatically create order and update opportunity records related quote ID and order ID and contract ID. Then it will get back to order ID which we created. Everything we have done in that automation and kept as the quick action button. That's it.
You can see we are redirecting the page to the order object. Our order is created back and the discount is reflected back in the order. Other than we have used a screen flow, we have let me go to the opportunity once. As Shivashankari mentioned, we have created a quick action button here. Since it's an online, we have to make sure we have created a button. As soon as the button is clicked, we'll create an order. Not just an order, the contract will also be reflected back. Like, let me show you in the details page. You can see the order number reflected, and we also updated it, the delivery and installation as yet to begin, since the opportunity is one here. And we can go to the order page. Let me show you. You can see the contract is populated here. We have created an order, activated it in the flow itself, and then we are creating an order. We are making sure the discount is populated in the order page. With the discount, the code sync ID will be discounted, and that will be shown in the order page. And we have created a screen flows to make sure we can go to the record directly as soon as the order has been created. I will give the mic to Selva to carry.
So status is activated, then payment status is manually marked as completed, then invoice is generated automatically.
As you can see in the invoice field, we have created a few fields, like which more important fields, like the contact numbers populated, the total price, the discounted price here, and the account ID, and the order number. And yeah, actually the purchase invoice number is order number. It's populated back. And let me give to Hari for asset.
Asset is represents the purchase order. After invoice is created, asset is created entirely automated in our projects. The sales rep is able to see the invoice and assets available in the account objects. In the asset field, in asset object, they can be available, which car can be brought, and the total amount and the account ID and contact names are available in the asset objects.
Yeah, you can see that in accounts page, the asset is reflected back. Let me go again, sorry. In the related page, you can see not just the asset. I think even the invoices will be pushed back. Like this is the asset, the Tata Nexon is the product which has been bought. And since it has been bought and the payment has been done successfully, the invoice has been created and the asset is added to the customer.
Hello. Hello. Hi Ashok. As per your previous inputs, we have generated that code PDF with customization, as you can see now, with along with the logo and complete details.
Good.
We have designed this one. Complete.
Is it possible to see the full preview?
Oh. The logo and the company details and the customer details, what are the discounts we are giving, everything will be reflected here.
Scroll down, please.
Bottom also we have captured one logo.
Okay.
And
so you people are now understand how to customize this code as well, the code template.
Yes.
Good. Got it.
And
Reports and dashboard. Raghav.
Yes. Depends upon the campaign, how many leads are generated. We have created different dashboards, and depends upon the how much location, how many opportunities as we have won. All these things we have mentioned in this dashboard, and the revenue, how much we have generated over here, we have mentioned in this dashboard. Everything will be replicated over here. If we add any opportunity, everything will be by just giving a refresh. This will be updated over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's it, Ashok. So the some automations we are done for till sales process. For the coming sprint, we will be giving demo on the service cloud.
Nice. Tim, that is really a fantastic demo, Tim. It's very neat and clear. Good job, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Tim, can I see your pipeline boards? If you, I hope you are working on Trello. You are using Trello to manage the project and the pipeline, right? Could you please open your Trello board? Okay. So before this demo, I hope the team is doing the unit testing as well, right?
Yes.
May I know who is responsible in doing the unit testing in your team, whether it is unit testing or a QA testing?
Whole team will be doing the unit testing. So based
Okay.
upon different objects we assign their work, they will be as well, and they will be showing to us also whether it is properly working or. We also
Okay.
test upon negative scenarios also.
Good. So in this case, the one who is doing testing, right? I
That's right.
suggest this one since I could see the team as a team, right? You are doing really a good job and you're following all the protocols. The demo is very neat. Even the test records, what I seen in your demo, right? That is also looks very neat. Like not just namesake, you are fill up all the data. This is actually gives me a complete picture of from the business perspective. I could visualize how my sales team is going to use the Salesforce. That's really nice. In the same way, from the IT front, my suggestion: if your team is doing testing, please note down these terminologies like test cases, test results. As you said, the negative scenarios and all that comes under test cases, which means if you are going to test a functionality, what are the scenarios that you are going to test? That comes under test cases. When you are doing test cases, what is the expected result? That comes under test results. So as a team, you can also maintain this documentation. That gives you a good idea, because assume that you are delivering this project. I am the client. I am going to evaluate the project is working fine or not as per my BRD or as per my requirement. But in order to simplify my work in terms of UAT, user acceptance testing, right? Sometimes the client or the business will ask the team to share their test cases. Okay, why don't you give the test cases like whatever things that I have to test? Even though the business is going to test from the business front, still they will ask the test cases from the developer team. That will assist them. This is one point. Maybe all the teams can note it down. This point: test cases, test results. This will definitely be helpful for you people when you're going to talk about this project during your interview. The more and more technical terms, the project related terms you're going to use or you're going to put it in your resume, okay, the more you will be sound like a professional ready to be deployed in any project. Okay, so this is one part. Another part all that I could see is this project, your project got a really good shape with regards to the sales front. That's really nice. I thought that I thought of giving you feedback about the reports and dashboard, but you have completed that as well. You guys are one step ahead of what is the requirement is being given. That's really nice, team. Good to see your contribution and dedication towards this project. I take my word, everyone who is being part of this project, who understand this project really well and who put efforts in developing this project, right? You will be soon get a very good opportunity, and once get opportunity, you will not find it difficult to adapt yourself in your real project. This project is coming up with a really nice shape. Good one, team.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. So I will be looking forward in the next sprint, as you mentioned, the service area, what and all you are going to cover. I leave the part. One part I want any one of your team member want to explain what are the automations you have done and how that saves business time. I don't want you to explain the function. I mean, the technical functionality, like I have did like this, like that. This is not a case study review, but on the high level, right? If you have any documentation or summarize saying that these are the list of automations we have done in this project so far that ultimately saves business time. Can anyone from your team quickly summarize that one?
Yes, Ashok. Actually, in lead object, we have created after the lead is converted, the account and creating the account, we are using one automations for building and shipping. Most of the times the customers has both building and the shipping address is same, because 90% of customers use the same building and the shipping address. Why the sales rep need to type it again and again? That will reduce some of the time. Then again, in go for opportunities, Kishore. In opportunities, when you are given close to own, the sales again the customers need to have some another code to have some other discount opportunities, whether it is available in the showroom or not. But when you automate the closed own to order automatically, it will have, if we cannot, the sales rep cannot be able to come back to the opportunities again. So what we have done here is, after the opportunity has gone for closed own, we have we make the button click for create order, so that the sales rep has an opportunity to again have an deal with the customer interaction, so that again the customer can able to buy the new products, extra products from the showroom, right? So the sales rep can have the business up to before the create order, he can able to have the business. So there we have same the couple of times. And during the when the order go for order, Kishore, go for order object.
Okay. Okay. Let
Yeah.
me. Okay. Let me pause here. So let's go with one by one. I think we still have a time. It is just 4:37 only. You have narrated about the opportunity copy, right? That copying billing address to another. Why don't you just show me the functionality as well?
Yeah,
I thought
actually
we are running out of
trigger
time.
trigger. We have written trigger for alone that for we have written the trigger
Team,
for that.
what I want you to do now, first do this demo once again on, say for example, you talk about copying that address and all, right?
Yeah.
Do the demo, then explain me how you did this. Just by
Go
explaining
for
the
account.
function.
You go for account, Kishore. Click that account which has created right now. Yeah, go for details. Go for the checkbox. Yeah, actually, wait. Actually, when the lead is created, this checkbox is defaultly we will going to select Ashok, because most of the building and the shipping address are same. Yeah, so why the sales rep need to type again and again for this? Because 90% of customer has the billing and shipping address same, right? So when the user asking the sales rep to change the delivery address to companies or some other location, he can just remove the check boxes, and there the shipping address will be emptied. So the sales rep can able to type it now, and we can save the account details.
That's what team. I understand. I just for the recording purpose. Okay.
Yeah, go
the
for
one
trigger.
going to watch this video, the recording, let them get the complete idea. Why don't you create a new account and give a demo of how this happens?
Okay, sure. Go for lead object web to lead form, Kishore.
Now we can see there is no shipping address over here. Just I have enabled this copy to billing shipping address.
Okay.
Now that was same replicated over here. Billing address to ship.
Okay, this is copying the okay, and please explain me how this has been done.
Trigger. Go for trigger, Kishore. We have written trigger for this, Ashok. We have only written trigger alone for this. Yeah. Go come down. We have written the function recordings.
Is the actual trigger.
Handler, account trigger handler. Go for account trigger handler. Come down. Come down.
Okay.
In future, when you are going to expand the business, we can just add the functions right now, Ashok. So we have done it through handler. Yeah, this is the function.
Good team, and I could see you have also implemented good the best practices of naming conventions, and the code also looks very neat. Good one.
Thank you.
And why don't we try a flows here instead of trigger? Is that not possible in flows?
Yeah, actually it's possible, but when you are going to expand some other inputs, you are going to expand it through building and shipping address in future, we need to go again to trigger. So that's why we are created in trigger, Ashok. For example, when you are going to when you are doing some by using the building and the shipping address, when you are going to process in somewhere it will be useful in trigger, right? We can easily able to update. That's why we alone for address alone we can gone for trigger.
Okay. Have you written the test classes for this one?
No, actually, it's a simple functions, Ashok. So we not yet received any test classes, but other things we got done in flows alone.
No, the question is, why I'm asking this question, if you have to see in typical scenario, when we are giving a demo, most of the time, the very next day or the day after the day, you have to deploy it in a production org.
Okay.
Without the test classes, you cannot move the changes, what and all you are doing.
Okay.
Okay. So please make a note of it. And this is a tough, hard thing when you're going for a scripting. Yes, the scripting is very flexible, but at the same time, it comes with its own difficulty. So make a note of it whenever you're going for a customization and you're going to write a script. Please keep in mind that you have to write a test classes as well.
Okay.
Anyway, this is a good one, a good implementation. Okay, please move on to the next automation.
Yeah, go for lead Kishore, lead flow. Click one. Yeah, campaign members, Ashok. We are added some flows here, and we have updated the campaign directly based upon the web to lead form. Go to web to lead form, Kishore. One minute. Open web to lead form. Yeah, come down. How do you know about us? Come to that drop down pick list. How do you know about us in down? Yeah, here we have used some pick list values, Ashok. Based upon this is our campaign, web campaign. Twitter, Insta, Facebook, and YouTube are our default web campaign. Based upon choosing this, you go for lead object. These are the campaign we have created. Go for lead object. Based up, go for campaign history. Okay, click there. Yeah, come down. These are our campaign YouTube. Come down. Yeah, campaign members. Click on that. Okay, but it will be added automatically, Ashok. So the based in campaign based on go for campaign object. Click on campaign object. Go for YouTube details. Yeah, based upon here the lead in campaign, converted leads, all the details can be and based upon how much of revenue we are going for YouTube and how much of revenue we get from through that YouTube advertisement, we all have the details here.
Got it. But I have a requirement here. Please go to the web to lead form team.
Yeah.
The website form. You can open that web page. Yeah, here I get the first name, last name, email, phone number, username. Scroll down. Username, address, place of residence, postal code. Okay, location, country. Scroll down. How do you know about us? Okay, so that how do you know about us? Only we see this as a source from when they are reaching us, right? So here the requirement is, how do you know about us? Here I wanted to keep on the high level, like email, social media, maybe a pamphlet. You can have the high level source. In this, if I choose a social media, okay, there should be another pop-up should display. That pop-up is nothing but, or another field should be available. It's a kind of a dependent pick list, I'm saying. If I select social media, then that should throws me a list of social media like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
note down this as a one requirement, and we can see this progress in the third sprint.
Okay.
And this is a requirement goes to all the 3 teams. You can note down this team. Actually, the requirement which I'm currently giving, right? This is one of the requirements received by one of our trainees recently in their project.
For that
Exactly.
itself, Ashok, sorry for interrupting. Here, if you can see select type, based on the selecting type, select model will display. The thing is, in this HTML script, the field dependency won't work here. But whereas Arun has come up with his own idea that based upon the model, the car hatchback, whether it is SUV or whether it is sedan model will be displayed. So as you said now,
you have already implemented the dependency.
yeah, we have already implemented it.
Could you please explain me the functionality behind
Yeah,
it?
go for that web to lead form .txt file. Kishore, open that. Come down. Last, I have written the JavaScript last. Yeah, come down. This. Yeah, here Ashok. Based upon the dependencies, go up, Kishore. Yeah, here. Based upon hatchback and sedan and SUV, we are allocating the types, Ashok.
Okay, you are mentioning this as a script itself within the HTML one.
Yeah.
Okay. But every time whenever the requirement changes, you have to come back to this particular HTML and you have to work on the script, right?
Yes, Ashok.
Is there no other native option available in Salesforce to achieve this?
No, actually in HTML itself, we are able to have JavaScript, and we are going to, based upon selecting the model, we are going to display, change the type, because for SUV, it displays some other types, right? So it will be easy in future expansion also. Just we can add some command, we can add a product, or just remove the product here itself. So
that I understand.
why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, from the business standpoint, if you go back to the website, go back to the website, you can open the website. See, why I'm insisting this point. See, once the developer develop any project, right, you are going to give a handover to your admin team. Admin is the team who is going to run the entire project once you have deployed. They are the supporting team, right?
Okay.
So say for example, down the line, the sales team come up with a requirement saying that I want you to add one more product or one more vehicle, one more thing. Every time the admin team cannot come back to the development team and requesting them to do this, do that. You may think that it's just adding the comma thing, but when it comes to script that you have to add it in a script, that definitely the admin team won't do it.
Okay.
That is in fact, why Salesforce evolved this much and how did they reach the global audience, right? The minimalism, it comes in the customization part. Even if they are customizing, that makes the life easier for the business as well as the admin who are maintaining the project. The project maintenance should be very easier.
Okay.
So otherwise, what will happen? This is also will go like a typical full stack project where we do JavaScript. I'm glad that you are able to explore such options available. That's really nice, team, because that was one of the requirement recently asked by the trainee to me a few days back. I just asked them to explore it like this. You can do it in a JavaScript or HTML. But the question asked by her was, is there any native option available? I thought, no, I don't have, even today, I don't have any idea, but we'll explore that. This is a typical scenario, right? Every organization will definitely face this one, where I want to have a dependency pick list in web to lead form.
Yes.
Make a note of this and see, is there any native option, out of box feature itself available in Salesforce to resolve this case? Maybe you can go through the Salesforce documentation or the Salesforce portals. Or one good option is you can use the Trailblazer community or developer forum, post this question, or you can also check, is there anyone already posted the question? See, will this can be done in a configuration itself.
Okay.
But this is something really good team, good Arun, that
Thank you,
go, see, that's what I seen in the entire project. You're all already one step ahead of all this step. That's really nice to see such approach. Good one.
Okay, okay.
So
Thank you.
that's it, or is this? Do we have any more any other automations?
Yeah,
in place?
Ramya, can you go explain the create order, the button right now?
So we have explored also forecast report type also, which is useful for business. But we tried it, but we are not sure that whether it is right one or not. This is the collaborative forecast that come up from whole organization. So it is like we have two sales rep in two locations, right? So what are the business they have done and how many they have closed and how many still in pipeline, we can see it here also. And the total how much revenue has been generated for the organization, we can see it here. Since it is system admin org, we can see the collaborative organization revenue, whatever the generated. If we go in particular sales rep user, we can see there how much each individual user has been generated for company. So this is for quarterly period. So since we generated the records in June month itself, we can see only the June month records. Suppose if we create the records for the 6 months first quarterly period, we can see the first quarterly period records here.
Good.
And also, I'll also show you. So here, if you can see, 61 some number is there. And if we log into the user who is in active, there we can see the different number upon this session. So that number indicates that that was the revenue that was generated by him. And also you can see the revenue which is in pipeline also. It's like opportunity stage which is in negotiation like that.
Got it.
So based upon the opportunity stages, the amount will be vary, and whichever it is in earlier to the closed one, which is in negotiation, that we can be said as a best case forecast. What we can see here. So commit forecast closed only, that will come for closed one. And open pipeline, we can see we can say it as which are records in pipeline, opportunity pipeline.
Okay.
We try to bring this report to the home page itself, but for the next print, we'll explore it and we'll try to bring it for home page also.
Got it. This is a good one, Sai. Okay, guys, just help quickly run through the other automations.
Ramya, can you explain the order create button?
Okay, go for opportunity. Everything is possible. As you can see, Ashok, we have created a button. We have created a button. It's a create order button. Most of the time, we have already did an automation in code, whereas whenever a code is synced back, we will update the opportunity as closed one. But there won't be any contracts or order created. We make sure that even it's closed one, we want the sales rep, the person who's engaged with the customer, to create the order. So we have created a button over here, and we have used a screen flow for this one. As soon as the button is clicked, you can see the order is being created successfully. And here we are redirecting the sales rep to the order that has been created now. Okay. And this will save a lot of time. And why we have went for create order rather than record trigger, because we want to make sure even if the sales rep had the last say of creating the order. And let me go to some other. Everything is closed one. Perspective. Let me. Even if we try to create an order, this person, because it's a button, right? The person, the sales rep can create an order even with before closing the opportunity. We don't want that. That's in the best case scenario. So we are making sure that he won't be able to create an order before the stage is won. And that's all.
Yeah, go for order.
We're going for.
Just open one record. Yeah, go for details. Yeah, here comes the another automation, Ashok. Actually, what we got done here the payment, the status of this order should be activated, and the sales rep has to convert this payment status to completed, because once the payment status is completed, automatically that will be converted to invoice, and the other it converted into asset directly. This we got an automation. So sales rep is only in charge whether this order is activated and whether the customer has settled the final payment. Go for payment status.
Voice is breaking.
Okay.
As you can see, the invoice is created over here. This was almost saying. The invoice has been generated. He made sure by the payment, by clicking the payment as successful, we are creating an invoice page here. And Arun, you can also explain about asset that you've done.
Yeah,
Arun?
when the invoice is created, that the invoice product is gone for asset, because the product which are the product we are going for invoice, it will make as an asset for the account. Then go for account object, then go for related. There we can give the complete details of what are the invoices and what are the assets has been generated for the particular account. Come down. It's all working in automations. No need of any interactions. Only the order, when the order is payment settlement is completed, everything will be run automatically.
So that also comes under the flow itself.
Yeah, assets and the invoice are updated automatically into the account object.
Could you please open the flow?
Yeah, yes, go for the flow of order, Kishore. Screen flow. From opportunity to order. When we create order, when you click that order button, this entire flow will Ashok. Come down.
No need to explain in detail. Just open the flow. Yeah, scroll down. Just explain the flow.
Yeah, Ramya.
With me, okay. Right now we are passing, since it's a quick button, we are passing the record ID. We are fetching the opportunity record for which we want the order to be created. And I'm just assigning it to a variable, and I'm getting the code and the code line item. Since code line item where we can give the discounts, right? It's reflected back. So I'm getting the code line item, and after that I'm creating a contact. Since order, for the order to be created, we need a contact, just not a contract, an activated contract. So we are creating a contract as a draft, and we are updating, and then we are creating an order in draft, and then we are trying to implement the. Okay. As you can see in the code loop line, we are taking the loop code line item, and we are just assigning it to the order product. So by using that, we can make sure the discount is reflected back in order amount, and then we are updating the contract, and we are trying to get the order, because we are trying to get the order here, because in opportunity page, that's a field called order number. We want to populate it over there. It is like an 8-digit one. It is auto generated. We're trying to get the order number over here, and we are just updating the opportunity. As you can see, we are making sure the delivery installation, since we are creating an order, it's completed, right? Close one. So we are putting the values yet to begin the installation process, and the order number we are getting from the get order. And the display message is where, yeah, as you can see in the display message, we have linked the, let me, you can see create order. We have linked the order, the record which has been created, and we are just mapping it here. So the sales rep easily can see the record directly as soon as the order is created, and this saves a lot of time. And
Got it.
we also have the false screens because since it's a button, they may can select unknowingly the button. So we are just make sure that they can't create an order. So it's also fail to create an order. And most of the time, every DML statements, we have the false screen connected over here. And that's just a fail to create an order because we don't need an or create an order randomly.
Nice.
And over to Kishore.
Kishore, that code to close to one flow for syncing, you got it. That you explain that flow. When you close is change the status to accepted, automatically close to one.
Ashok, if you can see here, the stage is still in qualification itself. It's not the closed one. When we create a code for this, I'll just add the products before creating the code. And for this opportunity, for the product I added for this opportunity, now I'll create a code for this. So if you can see here, the status is in draft. Once the sales rep call to this customer and the quotation is accepted and he is okay with the quotation, and this sales rep will change the status to accepted. You can see here, once the status is changed to accepted, the auto syncing will happen, and as well as the in opposite stage will be changed to the closed one. So even with this automation, we can save a lot of time.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks for the neat explanation. So I'm not sure whether you're all using one single org and have deployed everything in one single org. But what you have done so far itself is a great asset for the team entity. So if as an individuals, if you don't have these backup, create as a managed package and make sure you all have the backup in your own org. Okay, because when time comes, when opportunity comes, you can tell your recruiter saying that you as a team has developed a project that for a motor car manufacturing company that has both sales and service process. When you get any opportunity, don't miss that such opportunity. You can simply bring them and share the screen and explain. If you are able to explain this project as which you have just done, right, you will definitely get a very good opportunity in the there is nothing else, there won't be any further interview rounds. Okay, but make sure all these functionality you should be aware, like if it is a trigger, test classes, reports, dashboards, those sales process. So I think 90% I see you're all done with the configuration itself, right? Only except the trigger part.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yes.
so as long as you are having this capability to explain it very neatly and give a demo like this, right? This is going to be a really good advantages for you people. That's really nice, team. And this is what we actually wanted. The purpose why we started such initiative. We were visualized this could be happen, but this one demo is actually we can keep it as an example for all the upcoming batches. We'll see whether some other teams are able to meet this benchmark or not. All right, good one.
Thank you.
Fantastic
Thank you,
demo, team.
Thank
All
you,
the very
thank you.
best. We're looking forward to see you all in the next sprint demo.
Thank you,
Very
thank
neat.
you.
Okay, people online, may I know how many of you joined online? You can just ping in chat. Is there anyone join online? You can just, I see, just want to see the count and the participation. Based on that, we can also see whether we can form a team based on the online participation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Munishwar, you're a classroom trained. Today you're joined online. Fine. I just want to know, okay, Kirti, Naren,
Me too, Ashok. I have joined in home right now.
Yeah, Arun, Ramya, maybe close to 7 members. 7 is a really nice count, even though if it is a daytime, you're all able to join. Thank you, team. Thanks for your response. All right. Anybody have any other questions? Other teams and I Square or people online? Anybody have any questions before we wind up? So who is next? That's the question. Say that who is next? Still, you have options for Salesforce Mavericks and IMF team. I want both the team be prepared, and we'll let you know who is next on the day itself, demo day itself. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you all. Bye.
Thank you.
If you are interested to learn Salesforce, visit AJ Skill Development website. There you can find our course curriculum and you can come to know about the list of courses we are offering. We are offering Salesforce Administrator and Salesforce Development courses. To know about us and the team, you can visit our About Us section. This is an organization we are doing Salesforce training from 2018, and we have trained and guided 2000 plus candidates so far. And if you also want to know about our placement assistance, visit our placement assistance section where you can find the list of people and the category. You can see the list of people who got trained and placed from our side. You can also visit their LinkedIn pages to get to know about our training and also the feedback from the relevant trainees. Okay. And also, if you want to do the course inquiry, click on contact us. You will see the form. You can fill the form and submit the inquiry. Our team will get back to us. Thank you.